hacked into, and it's now flashing Morse code because of some stupid little cunt that probably works for Rees-Mogg. It happens on a regular basis. It's called digital gaslighting. It's to disrupt people's enjoyment, things like that. So we're making a little bit of a vid for it. This is because I am a political activist. I'm one of the individuals that are trying to get the British government to literally hold a general election and stop shielding the 1922 Commission, to stop shielding 10 Downing Street. The Conservatives literally got into power with no fucking votes. They've held power with no effort because they've used a loophole. We've had Boris Johnson walking around as if he's got something in the back of his head. Bit of a backstory. The 1922 Commission released a white paper in 2020 regarding a thing called a TMD, which is a telepathic mind device, an implant that's Chinese made, but they didn't call it that. They called it an implanted satellite surveillance device for former criminals, etc. So they know about the technology. And what they're doing is, I think they have deployed them, or one of their little friends have got the mitts on them. They're trying to cover it up. We've had an attack in Nottingham which has left one family lost a child, the Kumar O'Malley's, I think. Don't quote me on that. Another family lost their child on the same attack. So we've got 2 dead teenagers. A guy stabbed them after blah blah blah. His case was reviewed 173 times unofficially and unlawfully by Nottinghamshire police. Now that is suspicious on its own. And there's the Houghton attack. There's a guy in the paper saying he's been hit with a TMD device, and it's my theory that the British government is trying to cover it up, and I'm trying to get it out in the world. And every time I try to use electronic devices, things like this happen. It's basically what I would call digital gaslighting. So yeah, everything I've just said can be checked to the paper. If the British government's involved, it means Rees-Mogg's involved, and it means that Dan Downing Street and the NHS have got things to try to cover up. It sounds really crazy until you really, really read the paper. TMDs were released in the news in 2017 by the Chinese government, saying that they had what is known as a neuro strike weapon. Now in 2017 to 2024, that's 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That's effectively 5, 6, 7, that's 8 years ago. So in the past 8 years, I would imagine that it is not too much a leap of the imagination for these little fucking things to have hit the black market. And I think governments know. There's been a couple of attacks in Australia. There was an attack in the US where a guy's running around with Freddy Krueger fucking claws with no mental health problems whatsoever until about 4 weeks, maybe a month before that. Seriously, folks, this is getting beyond a fucking joke. It's TMD. I know that the technology's out there. Everyone knows the technology's out there, and people just don't want to fucking admit it. And if you try to get people to talk about it, they hit your phone, they remove comments, and they start fucking with your electrics.